Prepare for the storm – ways to thrive during the difficult periods of time. There are no real dragons in our personal lives that need to be killed. On the contrary, they take many other forms, be it illness, debt or daily toil. When the storms of life rise against you, seek to be at peace by fear-setting. The general idea behind fear-setting is that you identify the fears that are holding you back so that you can face them. This way you will find that your fears are in fact relatively unfounded. Usually, our fears are associated with negative, irreversible consequences, but in reality they are less frequent than you might think. So what you do is write down the worst possible outcomes of what you want to do and then write down all the ways you could handle the situation, or maybe reverse it. Take a career change, for example. This is what many people want to do, but they are held back by fear of the possible consequences. However, by identifying these fears, you can minimize their strength. Regardless of the real concerns, if you think about all the ways you can manage the risks and reduce the impact of these negative outcomes, you will find that your concerns are not so well founded. Outline your fears and you are on your way to a happier version of yourself and more. The worst-case scenario is probably not as bad as it sounds. It could just mean living off your savings for a while, or taking a small step back to take 2 steps forward. Likewise, since there are so many ways to minimize the risk of something going wrong, it's actually very unlikely that you'll end up in these positions anyway. Wouldn't you accept and embrace the fact that life is going to be difficult? And then strengthen yourself to deal with it? Instead of pretending that nothing bad is happening, it is better to accept it and even use it as a tool. Every challenge that comes your way is an opportunity to become stronger, smarter and better. As you face these challenges, your life will become more important and you will be better equipped to face similar challenges in the future. In fact, growth and challenges are things the brain is really predisposed to. We grow up when we are challenged mentally and physically, which leads to the production of hormones like dopamine, brain neurotrophic factor and others that allow us to focus and protect our brain until old age. You should not only welcome the problems that arise, but also seek them out. In peacetime, you must prepare for combat by studying, reading books, mastering new skills, and training your body. Learn to enjoy life even when the going gets tough and recognize hardship as challenges and opportunities for growth. If you accept even if bad things happen, and if you accept that sometimes things don't go as planned, you don't need to get angry because you are going to take everything into account and mentally prepare yourself for it. Mentally preparing for what could go wrong is a good example of fear-setting of action. Likewise, you can just choose not to let things affect you, take a step back and deal with the consequences, rather than fight the things you can't change. Remember your goals and your vision. Work towards them. Follow the code. Try to make a difference and focus on what you are leaving behind.